Starting off at method number 1, stretches. This one is pretty obvious, especially if you have been to the doctor. Stretches would be the first things they recommend. Even though this might sound very simple, but it works if you do the right stretches. The sole purpose of doing stretches is to strengthen certain muscles in your body. Research shows most of the back pains in America occur because of having weak muscles. By doing the right stretching, you will increase the strength and flexibility of your muscles. Another big reason for back pains is not exercising enough. So it goes without saying, do stretches. We recommend that you start off with light stretches, especially for older people. Start off light and slow to increase the mobility of your joints and reduce muscle stiffness. Once you feel you can perform these light stretches pretty well, then by all means, go ahead and try more intermediate stretches. To start off, here's a list of stretches you can do at home to get rid of your back pain. These include piriformis stretch, spinal twists, knee to chest, and child pose. There are many other stretches you can try as well. But again, only try them after you become a pro at doing these simple stretches. Stretches are very common and effective for back pains. But by the end of this video, we will show you some of the best remedies for back pains you may not have seen before. Firstly, if you are enjoying this video so far, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," so we can personally reply to your comments. On to method number 2, massage therapy. Like stretches, massage is another common method used to treat back pains. But is it effective? The answer is yes. The University of Miami researched the effect of massage on back pain. The study found, when the right muscles in the lower back were massaged, it helped stabilize the lower back. Also, patients dealing with back pain were better able to cope with their anxiety, depression, and sleep. To get the best massage for your lower back pain, we recommend you visit a chiropractor. During this massage session, the chiropractor will target special pressure points in your back to improve their blood circulation. This will take out any pain or stiffness from your back and help it stabilize. Method 3. Take vitamin D supplements. The most common vitamin deficiency around the world is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is very important for stronger bones and muscles. As we briefly discussed, weak muscles are a big cause of back pain. If you have a vitamin D deficiency, then it's very likely you will start to feel pain in your muscles and bones. On an obvious note, the best solution for this is to take more vitamin D. To do this, if you are suffering from back pain, first have your vitamin D levels checked. If you are diagnosed with low vitamin D levels, only then use some supplements. A sunbath is another great option to boost your vitamin D levels. Doctors recommend patients with vitamin D deficiency to have their levels checked every 2 to 3 months. Method 4. Use essential oils. Have you ever noticed that all therapists start a massage session by first applying some oil to your body? Well, essential oils are really aromatic chemicals extracted from plants. For long-term back pain, many doctors suggest using these essential oils as aromatherapy. For aromatherapy, lavender is the best essential oil to use, but you can also go with orange oil. When you inhale the soothing smell of these oils, special pain-relieving hormones are released in your body. That's essentially what aromatherapy is all about. It's all about naturally healing the pain out of your body. Lavender essential oil will help soothe your muscle pains. You can also try other essential oils like camphor, methanol, ginger, and rosemary. As a matter of fact, rosemary oil has been clinically proven to relieve menstrual pain. Because of the anti-inflammatory and pain-killing properties of these essential oils, they do wonders when it comes to healing your back pain. In fact, ginger oil's anti-inflammatory properties are so strong that it can even treat the inflammation of joints. If you do decide to use essential oils, make sure to first talk to your professional. Method 5. Perform core exercises. If you have ever done any type of martial arts, you would know A properly built core defines the power of your body. The strongest muscles in our bodies are actually the core muscles. Unfortunately, most people suffer back pain because of weak core muscles. But by performing exercises for your core muscles, you can change the game. Think of the core like your powerhouse that keeps your body's movement functional and increase the mobility of your joints. By increasing your core strength, you can relieve so much inflammation and tension away from your back. The top exercises we recommend you try are lower back rotational stretches, pelvic tilts, wall sits, supermans, and partial curls. These exercises will not only strengthen your core, but also move away pain from out of your back. Method 6. Start on an anti-inflammatory diet. You must be thinking that I have been repeating the same word, anti-inflammatory, for the past 5 minutes. But what does it mean? Well, anti-inflammation is also about fighting against the swelling and pain from infections. Inflammation in itself is not a bad process. Your body becomes inflamed to protect you from infection. But when this inflammation occurs in excess, it can hurt you more than it helps. This is when anti-inflammatory diet should be used. Many back pains are a result of excess inflammation. To reduce back pain, here's a list of the top anti-inflammatory foods we recommend you try. These include fatty fish like salmon and tuna, sweet potatoes, berries, beets, watermelons, and pomegranate. For those that love herbs and spices, the top foods to reduce back inflammation include cinnamon, ginger, onion, oregano, basil, rosemary, garlic, and turmeric. Turmeric in particular is very special. Its anti-inflammatory properties are so strong, it is used as a natural remedy to treat many problems in many different cultures. The best way to use turmeric for your back pain is by drinking turmeric milk, which some people also call the golden milk. To prepare turmeric milk, firstly pour a glass of milk and warm it up. Now, add a pinch of turmeric to the milk. You can also add honey to the mix for added flavor. And there you go. You just made golden milk for back pain. Drink this mix of turmeric milk daily for best results against back pain. Method 7. Improve your posture. As some people say, a good posture defines a good personality. Of course, it is not a universal truth, but science says that a good posture guarantees you a healthy spine and back. By having a good posture, you reduce tension on your muscles and improve your circulation, digestion, and respiration. The sad truth is, our posture in the modern day is declining, mainly because of our daily habits and work life, which all revolve around laptops, cell phones, and other gadgets. This makes it so easy to fall into the trap of having a slouched body posture and getting pain in your back over time. But don't worry, here's some tips to get the right posture again. Firstly, stand tall with flat feet on the floor and shoulders apart. Then, pull in your stomach towards your spine while standing straight. Whilst doing this, let your arms hang loose on the side of your body. We recommend you practice this short exercise 3 to 4 times every day until it becomes your daily posture. On the other hand, when you are sitting on the floor, keep your shoulders straight and back. Some people also recommend not crossing your legs when sitting to keep your back straight. Also, when you are sitting at a table, support your forearms on the table with your shoulders back, and don't bend forward over the table while sitting. This will only make your posture worse. Whilst sleeping, avoid sleeping on your stomach, because it brings curve to your spine, which can cause it pain in the long run. Along with all these tips, we recommend you do back exercises and stretches, which we mentioned previously to further improve your posture. Method 8. Take calcium. Calcium is a very essential nutrient for your body. Your muscles, bones, and nerves all depend on calcium to function. So when it comes to treating back pain, calcium is a must. Calcium not only strengthens our bones, but makes them unbendable as well. Foods that are a rich source of calcium include dairy foods, leafy vegetables, fish with bones, cereals, and beans. But let's get one thing straight. Carbonated and soft drinks are the biggest enemy of calcium in your body. These soft drinks suck out calcium from your body, making your bones and spine weaker. The bottom line is, for a healthy spine, avoid drinking Coke. Method 9. Quit smoking. Studies have finally proven that smoking can increase your chances of backache. This is because smoking reduces blood circulation and damages your immunity. It also dehydrates the body by removing excessive moisture from it. This water and moisture acts like cushion and sits between your spinal bones. These cushions are 85% water. So, if water is lost from your body, these cushions disappear, causing your spinal bones to rub into each other, which can be very painful. If you want to get rid of your back pain, quit smoking immediately. And for the grand final, method number 10. Enjoy a good amount of sound sleep. You must be familiar with a proverb that goes something like this: early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Well, in your case of back pain, you should sleep enough instead of early to get healthy. Although back pain can make it hard for you to sleep, but not getting enough sleep can worsen the symptoms. So make enough time for sleep and enjoy a sound one. On an obvious note, sleep will remove your tiredness, ease muscle tensions, and improve your blood circulation. All these things are what you need to heal your back pain. As we mentioned previously, a good posture during sleep is very important. If you can't sleep straight on your back, try sleeping on your side, but not on your stomach, because that would only curve your spine even more, making your pain worse. Another way to improve your sleep is by placing a pillow between your knees to keep your spine neutral. For the tip of the day, stop eating processed junk and high-carb foods. They only destroy the natural healing mechanism of your body. If you have back pain for whatever reason, make sure to try these hacks for yourself and share your experience with us in comments below. To learn the next best health hack, click here.